So we have a default level here. I have a mesh from Mixamo. I have a few animations. And I want to animate this character and activate some particles with a sequencer. I have the particles here. 1, 2, and 3. So let's start by creating a level sequence. So cinematics, add level sequence. Just give it any name. Save. Okay. So now I will start by animating the characters. So I select the character, I track actor to sequencer. This is the name of the character. Now that I have the character here on the sequencer, I have to add animations. So click animation, and I'm going to choose this animation here, shield block idle. And as you can see, when I scrub through the timeline, the character moves. Now I'm going to add a second animation, so click animation again, and I'm going to select the power-up. As you can see now, we have a second animation, which is the power-up. First animation, second animation. As you can see, there's no transition between animations, it just jumps from one to the other. So to solve this, I'm going to drag the second animation back, and they intersect in this area. So this causes a smooth transition between them. So if I press play now, it's much smoother. So for the particles, I will position this particle near the arm of the character. I'm going to rotate the particle like this, and now I want to add the particle to the sequencer. So with the particle selected, I will click track, actor, particle A. Now particle A, track here, and I will choose particle toggle track. This will allow me to activate or deactivate the particle. So I want it to activate around here. So I place my time here, I click keyframe, add new keyframe. So it's going to activate the particle here. And I want it to deactivate a few frames later, so I'll choose deactivate. Now I'll test. As you can see, there were a few particles emitted on these frames here. Okay, now for the second particle, I'll just drag it here, for instance. It doesn't matter, this is just an example. it's the same thing for this particle, so with the particle selected, track, actor, particle B. Now I want the particle B to start here when the arm goes down. So once again, track, particle toggle track, activate, and deactivate around here. Deactivate. Okay, now I'm going to test it. It's working. Now I will add a light. I can control lights. So let's try it. There's a light here for this particle, so I will change the color. This is the particle is purple, so my light will be purple also. Change it to purple. Okay, the intensity doesn't matter right now. So now with the light selected, track, actor to sequencer, point light. I have the intensity here, so I'm going to control the intensity. The intensity will start at 0, so I will make this value 0 and insert a keyframe, so when the animation starts the intensity is 0. And I want the light to turn on when this particle turns on, so this particle starts here. So I want the light to be 0 here, and then starts increasing in intensity. I'll make it 20. 20 again here. I'm going to zoom in a bit. So 20 again. Not this. Here. And now it starts fading out. So 0. So the intensity changes like this. 0, 20, and 0 again. So let's see how it looks. I can add another light for the blue particle. So blue light, okay, track, actor, point light 2, intensity starts at 0, add a keyframe. Now I know that the particles will spawn here around this frame, so here again 0, and here I will make it 40. This will be 40 during this time, these frames, so intensity 40 again, and back to 0 here. Now let's see how it looks. It's working. Now if I wanted to attach a particle to the character, I could also do it. So let's go to, I'll close this for now. Let's go to the meshes, open the skeleton, and I want to attach the particle to this arm, to the left arm. So in this case it's called the left hand. So I'm going to right click, add a socket. It's called left hand socket. And now I'm going to attach this particle here to that socket. So now I have to select the particle, it's particle C, and in the particle I have to add this module here. I already had added it. It's inside location, bone socket location. So in bone socket location you just have to select, I'm going to insert a new one. Okay, so location, bone socket location, here is sockets. I have to select the mesh, in this case it's this mesh. Source location, bone socket name, it's left hand socket. Here I have to update the position each frame because the arm moves a lot between frames. So that's it. And here in the particle I have to add elements. Just one. The name of the parameter. It's this name. It's bone socket actor. So I'll go and paste bone socket actor. Parameter type it is actor. The actor, I click here, pick the actor from the scene, and the actor is the mesh. Okay, so as you can see, the particle has gone to the position of the socket. So I have moved the socket to the tip of the hand. And now let's see the results. Okay, now the particle is following the socket. And that's it. That was the basic way of activating animations and particles using the sequencer. So that's it.